What's up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. Men are the gatekeepers of marriage. Women are the gatekeepers of sex. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to my homeboy, Coach Warren, all the new subscribers. Remember, when you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll get all my videos as soon as I put them on YouTube, sent to your phone or your device. Like I said, hit my boy Coach Warren up in the YouTube search. You can find him on YouTube search and find me on his live streams later this week. We'll be talking about some things on there, so check us out. But I want to get back right up into this video. Men are the gatekeepers of marriage and women are the gatekeepers of sex. I was going to do this video, but I had a subscriber hit me up asking me a question, just a general question about her situation in life. But at the end of the day, she was explain the email. She's a twin. She's 32 years old, and she has a twin brother that's 32 years old as well, because they're twins. But she was basically explaining that my brother have his way with women these days due to the fact, twins kind of compare things, especially male and female. And he was saying, my brother's having his way with females these days. He got his pick and choose of women. And it seems like for me, I get a lot of guys, but I'm not getting a lot of guys to commit to me. So what's crazy about this whole email is she was basically comparing her brother to what he's doing now, comparing to when she was coming up, that she had all guys and stuff like that, and she dated more up or more older guys. So now she's complaining about, I'm beautiful, I'm this, I'm that, but I'm not, people's not asking to marry me. They just want to be in some relationship for a little bit, but they're not want to commit. And then my brother, on the other hand, is basically doing what the guys are doing to me. And I'm watching him do that to other females and dating a little bit younger. So I'm about to just dive into this whole situation and talk about, these two twins, male and female, and what happened in today's society. And it's a power struggle between the genders of committed relationships and marriages. So if you think about, men, we choose who our wife be. Women choose who they lay with. That's just the way it goes. So let's rewind it all the way to they was like 15. These two twins, 15 years old. The girl has got lots of value at 15. She just developing her body, looking good, entering high school, and she probably was dating juniors and seniors when her brother was 15, just trying to date people his age, or maybe go back to 8th grade to have a date or deal with somebody. Back in the day when I was in school, the girls was checking for the seniors and the juniors as well when I was a freshman, and the guys with the high status that was driving, that might have flashy rims on their car, dressed the best, the status, the captains of the football, basketball team, stuff like that. So hyperbole has set it in on these two twins. If you guys know something with the story I'm telling, that these two twins, the brother literally is not valued as the same as the sister, even though they're twins. But the sister is more valued than the brother, and she decides to go start talking to older guys, using her beauty for hypergamy, using her beauty for like, oh, I'm gonna get the best guys there is out there, and not thinking like, okay, later down the line, this may hurt me. And it seems to be hurting her now. So we go through high school, we get to college. The brother to decide to look at the sister like, okay, I see how you rocking, sis. You're talking to older guys, so I'm going to talk to younger women and get my stuff together and get my status up. So that's what the brother decides to do. The sister continued to talk to older guys. In college, when she's in college, she's talking to guys out of college. Guys that probably got their stuff together, their own place, traveling, all that. She's enjoying all these things with these guys. But at the same time, the sister is so hot, she probably thinking like, I don't have to settle down with none of these guys. I'm just gonna just, do me and do me to the way that, I want to be. But at the same time, I didn't really ask her how was her upbringing yet until we do a consultation. Did they have both parents in the house and stuff like that? But I'm just gonna give my assessment of what happens in everyday society with a woman and a man equal value on ages. But obviously she was, being courted by these older guys, and then when she became 32 years old, what she is now, she gets to the point of, I'm tired of the same old. I want something more serious. So the brother, he probably gone ahead and dated, and continued to date. But at the same time, he's watching his sister, what she's doing. So he's doing exactly what his sister is going out to do, is look for a high value male, and he's becoming a high value male. So then when they both become in their 30s, her brother is dating females that's 22, 23, 24, or females his age or a little bit older. For her, at 32, she may be hot, but at the same time, the wall is there. When women got baby for so long, so now she's in a panic attack about, having kids, getting older, being married. But at the same time, during those years between 15 and 32, the last 17 years, she chose who she wanted to lay with. And now brother, on the other hand, twin brother, is over there looking like, okay, I choose who I want to marry, or choose who I want in my presence. And once they choose the resources over who he really is, he has his chance to it's his turn now. Basically what I'm saying is, when the two twins, the boy and the girl was younger, she had her way with guys. And now that they're in their 30s, he had his way with women. And that's the narrative of today's society, that women doesn't understand that you have to have a man that wants you to marry you. And a man has to ask you to marry you. That's why they're gatekeepers of marriage. And women are the gatekeepers of sex, but they let hypergamy and social media put them in two different worlds. It's a delusional world, and it's the real world. The real world is, the real as it can be, is that you have to realize a man is a prize in the long run, because he's the one that's going to be the provider, have the resources. And it's nothing wrong with that, but at the end of the day, there's so many people that got college degrees and all this, and women got all this status, but they don't have a man to marry them. And if they do, they marry somebody lower to their standard. So basically what I'm saying is, men are the gatekeepers of marriage, women are the gatekeepers of sex. Now, you could be a woman that's a gatekeeper of sex and have all these degrees and all this and all that, like I said, but you gonna have to go get a man with lower value just to get married. And there's a lot of women out there doing that. Or this creates the cougar method. If you think about what she did from 15 all the way up to 32, she went for high status guys. But by the time 32 come along, most guys that in that top 20% are not checking for chicks their age or older. The only way the chicks their age or older can get with these guys if they throw something to the table, and sometimes something heavy to the table, to the point that sometimes they have to date down. Like, she's 32, she'll run to a 27-year-old, but that's really, to me, 5-6 years is damn near cougar status. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people might give me dislikes on this video, or likes, or whatever, but it is what it is. I'm just answering the email and telling you my perspective of two 32-year-old twins that's basically a male and a female. Their value, one's going up, the other one's going down, and she did not take heed of her parabolic ages. And then what I mean by parabolic ages is ages of 25 to 32. Those are the ages when you should try to look for a mate to grow with, to build with, to be with, because usually When a man becomes in his 30s, he see female nature for what it is, and he will wait until he has the best opportunity to be with the best woman that he wants to be with before he say I do, or if he ever say I do, especially if he been through a divorce, child support, any of that society that help, the government help rape men of their try to rape men of their dignity. So most men are even scared to get married because they don't know if this woman's marrying them for who they are or what they have. And then at this point, most men will marry people that's only equal value. So basically, if a woman have a house and a nice job, and he has a house and a nice job, he'll take a chance on that. He's not going to take a chance when he has more than her and she has less than him. That's just not going to happen. It don't even make no damn sense, because if the woman was in that situation and she had more than the man and the man had nothing, and all of a sudden the man could take half, the woman wouldn't marry him. So why would they expect the man to do it? Because the reason why they expect the man to do it is because social media and all these internet avenues have tricked the women to believe that the man is a simp. All men aren't simps. All men are not sitting there validating you and giving you likes and loving you and worshiping the ground to walk on. Women forget that since they was 15 years old, they've been turning down sex every day of their life. But that don't mean they was turning down a guy that wanted to marry them. And that's when they get confused, because they let the social media world and the validation of guys of less value that shouldn't even be in their presence destroy their ego. And then when they get 32, they're still delusional as hell. And then, I actually appreciate the email from the young lady. But at the end of the day, that's the first step of reality, is facing it. And it's not over for her completely, but she just has to understand, be on her stuff, be independent. But when you find a man that you feel like you could deal with and he can lead your life, move over to the passenger seat, let him lead, become submissive, and realize that it's a fresh group of 21-year-old chicks every day that want my man. So you have to submit and be feminine enough for a man to feel like, okay, it's a lot of competition out here, but I'm dealing with somebody that's beautiful, no kids, she got her stuff together, and she know how to act accordingly. So at the end of the day, guys, that's all I'm saying on this video is men are the gatekeepers of marriage. Women are the gatekeepers of sex. Women, watch who you lay with. Watch who you choose to be your baby daddy, your future husband, or whatever you want to call it. Always chase a man with a purpose. And if you don't chase a man with a purpose, I don't know what to tell you. Have a man that have a follow God first, purpose. And man, too, go out there and find somebody that's got God in their life and, understand the natural order of how women supposed to treat men and men have to treat women. This is Stack 44, signing out. Let's stack up our lives. Let's realize today's gender war could be over if we decide to do things right. All right, bye.